guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and I'm the crochet designer slash business strategist here behind A Crafty Concept. If you struggle to take pictures and videos inside of your crochet business because you feel like it's messy, it's unorganized, and it takes too long, this video is for you. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 tips that I've been using recently to help me take my pictures and videos more efficiently, so I'm working smarter and not harder. I would like to do a quick disclaimer that this video is going to be for Apple users. So if you have an iPhone and an Apple laptop or an iPad or an Apple desktop, this video is going to be for you. If you are not an Apple user, this might not be super helpful. You could still watch it if you wanted to see if there's like a similar way that you could do it with your PC or your Android. This is going to be specifically for Apple users because those are the products that I have and use, and I don't have the other ones to make videos for you with. My first tip is going to be mirroring your phone to your computer. I'm currently doing this right now, so I can see myself on my computer screen, so I can make sure I am in focus, I am in the right spot on my screen, and everything is recording properly. And like, because you know how sometimes you'll be recording yourself and then your phone turns off because you ran out of storage? This will help eliminate that problem. This is perfect if you are taking pictures or videos of yourself. So here is my current setup so you can get a little behind the scenes. I have my phone on a tripod. Any tripod will work. This one's a ring light, but it's actually backwards. I'm not even using it as a ring light. I'm using it as a tripod. And then I have my computer over here, and I can see myself on the phone on the screen because it is currently being mirrored. Now let's hop on over to my screen and I will show you the techie for how to mirror your iPhone to your other Apple devices. It's really simple. To mirror your iPhone to your Apple computer, you're going to open your control panel, then tap these 2 little squares, and then select the device you want to mirror to. Once you have your device selected, you will be able to see everything your phone sees on your device. Okay, the second tip that I wanted to share with you today that will make taking videos and pictures more efficiently, so you're working smarter, not harder, is setting your phone up on a tripod in cinematic mode if you have it. If you don't have cinematic mode, you can just do regular video and pose in the video and then take screenshots when the video is finished and use those still images as your pictures. So if I was trying to take pictures of this headband, I'm currently filming in cinematic mode. That's why the yarn behind me is blurry. So I could just sit here, do different poses. You could even laugh. That helps get good pictures, I promise. You can move around. You can do different things with your hands. Or you can point. If you're making a YouTube video cover, you can point and then use that later in your graphics. And this will help. I'm not running back and forth hitting the timer and taking the picture and trying to get in focus. I'm not doing any of that. It's already set up to do that, and I'm just hanging out over here doing all these things. I would like to note I still have my computer mirrored to my phone so I can see what I'm doing. So if I'm taking a picture and I want to check myself, I can look at my screen. I can say, okay, chin down, good, excellent, cheese. And then I can try different poses. So we're going to lean like forward. We're going to create some triangles. What could we do with this? No, we're going to keep that out of the way. Okay. And then I can look at it. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. Cheese. And then you can scroll through your camera roll. I like to open the video and then hit pause and then just kind of slowly scroll through and screenshot any of the still images that you like, and you can use them in your business. And then you can go ahead and edit them, which leads me to tip number 3, editing your photos in the Photos app. I particularly use the one on my desktop. I'm a computer gal. Anytime I can do anything on my desktop versus my phone, I'm going to choose my desktop. I find I make less mistakes that way. It's easier on my getting old eyes, and it's easier for my hands to have a mouse and a keyboard instead of trying to just do everything with my little thumbs. So let's hop on over to my computer screen and I will show you how I edit my photos, but also how this like really simple trick to make your editing process 10 times, 20 times, 30 times faster and more efficient. I just learned this recently and it rocked my world, and I'm very excited to share it with you. All of the screenshots that I grabbed from my phone, and then I airdropped them here onto my computer, and we are just in the Photos app. So the one that comes with Mac and Apple products. So I'm going to go here in the first one and start to edit it. So I'm going to click edit over here. The first thing we need to do is crop away those black bars, 1 and 2. There we go. Now we can go over here to adjust and start messing with all of these right here. So here's the brilliance, and then we could, looks like we need to add some shadows to give it some depth, brightness, maybe a little bit. Black point will probably help. Okay, and some contrast. No, contrast makes it look weird. Let's see. Brilliance. Sometimes to tell what it does, I go really drastically and then decide where I need it to be. Shadows. I think adding the shadows actually looks the best. Let's add some saturation. Okay, just a little bit there. That's pretty good. And then once I get the picture the way I like it, we can move on to the next one. I'm going to erase these little pimples before we go. So I'm going to go over here to retouch, choose the size that I need, and just try to get rid of those little bumps. Boop and boop. And that one too, why not? Okay, there we go. Now, click off of retouch, zoom back out. This is the before. This is the after, much more rich and pretty. Now here is the time-saving tip. On your keyboard, you're going to hit Shift Command C. C as in cat. Shift Command C all at the same time. And then we're going to click the arrow button to go to the next picture. And we're going to click Shift Command V. And we just pasted the edits that we did. So these pictures were taken in the exact same lighting and setup. So all of the edits can easily be the same. It doesn't copy the retouching or the cropping. So we'll have to do those individually. But the rest of the stuff, Shift Command V. Boom. Shift Command V. This saves so much time, and I don't know how long it's been available to Apple users, but I just found it fairly recently, and it has saved me so much time. So all I have to do now is edit away all of these bars and add and pimples, and then these pictures are good to go to use on social media or YouTube video covers, anything that you need photos for. Okay, friends, I hope you guys liked those 3 tips. If you start implementing these into your business, it's going to help you be way more efficient. If it's easier for you to create content, you're going to be more consistent with creating content. And if you're more consistent with creating content, you're going to grow your brand awareness. And if you grow your brand awareness, you're going to get more audience, customers, true fans. And if you do that, you're going to get more sales, right? That's why we're doing what we do. We're not just doing all this for fun. We're not just doing all this to have social, lifting up on social media. We are doing this to grow our business. We are entrepreneurs. We are dedicated, right? So if you use these 3 tips, it's going to help you out a ton, I promise. I've been using them over the past couple of weeks in my business, and I have been creating content like a machine, and it's so much easier. I've got things months in advance. One little extra tip, like a little bonus tip, if you record video of yourself doing all of the poses, you can use that video as reels and TikTok footage. So you could do the whole thing, like just kind of speed it up a little bit. So you're just like, you could speed it up, add a cool song, call it a day. And you could say, here's a little behind the scenes peek of what I'm doing in my business. Don't I look silly? Because you're like laughing and stuff. You can keep the sound on if you want to. Or if like your dog or your kid comes in, you're like, go see daddy. It's cute. It's good. It helps personalize you as a human being, right? It helps them see the human behind the brand. So that gives you Reels footage, TikTok footage, and all the still images you need to promote whatever the thing is you're trying to promote. Win, win, win all around. Thanks for hanging out today. I hope you like this video. Be sure to subscribe if you want more free crochet patterns and crochet business tips. Give this video all the thumbs up if you found it helpful and you think other people should watch it, because the more that you interact, the more the algorithm will give this to other people. So do all the things. Like, comment, subscribe, leave, all the things. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for hanging out.